All right, so I just want to make these work a little bit better. So we're just going to go ahead and we're just going to put buttons on them or numbers on them as well. So just in each one of them, I'm going to go to their text and then let's see, restart level. Let's type in 1. Did that add? Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to make the button bigger too. So let me go to the button here and let's do 60 for height. There we go. So we'll do 1. Let me go back to the text here. And I'm just going to put that in parentheses in the hopes that that will make it look more correct. Okay, so 1. Hopefully they get the idea. I could probably type in press 1 or something, but I just don't care that much. So we're going to go like this, enter 2, and make sure that this is 60. And then the, let's see, resume button, make that also 60 for height. Oops. 60 for height, and open up the text, and we will do 3. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Those are your options. All right, then what we got to do is actually change, add that into our options here. So we'll go to project settings. We want to go to the inputs manager, open up the axis, and you can see I need to add 3 more. So we're just going to add 3 to this. So we'll do 21. So you'll see they are cancel, cancel, cancel. So we'll call this 0, 1. And the positive button will be 1. Okay, oops. All right, positive button will be 1. Why are you, can I collapse these? There we go. So 0, 1. This one I'll call 0, 2. The positive button, take this out, put 2. And then this one will be 0, 3. And the positive button will be 3. Okay, and you can do other things here too, but I'm just going to do those for right now. Now, obviously, if I was had a joystick and stuff, I could make like a little A button, B button, you know, X button, Y, or whatever controller scheme you're doing. But I basically added just these 3 inputs, so now I can test for these, get button down basically on each one of those. That's the idea. So now you can just press those buttons, and that should work even if the clicking isn't going to work. I'm not sure if the clicking is going to work when we actually play the game. Hopefully it does, but if it doesn't, that should also maybe work. All right. What I'm going to also add up here, just to test this, is we're going to do private bool, and we'll say pause menu active. Oops, active, and we'll set that initially equal to false because it's not going to be active. And what we're going to do is that basically right here when we turn it on, we're going to go ahead and say this part means that it's on, right? So we're going to say pause menu active. We'll set that equal to true. Oops, true. And then let's enter, and then I'm going to have to add brackets here as well. And we'll take time scale. See, all that, I was like, oh, I can take the brackets out, and then I'm put them back in anyway. And then we'll do pause menu active will be equal to false. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to use whether it's true or false as to whether those numbers do anything. So that's why I'm just going to, basically I'm just going to say that either the menu is on or off based off of this Boolean here, and then we're going to use that in our input. So we're going to say if pause menu active, so if it's on, then we're just going to go ahead and basically do the same thing that's already here. So we'll do if input.get button down, and this time we're going to test for what is it? Get button down, and then 0, 1. We're going to have it basically run something. So I don't know what 1 is. I didn't look. So 1 is restart level. So that's going to be basically load. We can actually just have it do it, to be honest. It's kind of the same thing. But, oh, no, we do want to write that. So we're going to just do the start level. So start. Oops, stupid thing. I just want start level. Start level. And like that. Thank you for putting that in there for me. Okay, start level. Else if, and then input dot get button down, and then we'll just test for 0, 2, and that will be what was 0, 2? That was quit game. That will just be quit game. So quit game. Okay. And then we'll do another else if. Else if. I don't know why I put space between that. Let's leave that space. Else if input dot get button down. Oops. Quotes, and then that'll be 0, 3. And that one, that one will be, what was that one? Oh, resume, right? So that would just be pause menu, or pause screen. So pause screen, like that, boom, okay? So basically, if the pause menu is open, you're gonna do these things. It will accept, you can search for those, but it won't do anything during the game. So I'm gonna save that. Hopefully this works. I'm gonna go back to the game. Hopefully that loads up. All right, I'm gonna pause this because it takes forever to compile. All right, and let's see if this works. So good. Let's go up a hill here so I ain't got to deal with those stupid ducks, those mad ducks. And then we'll see if it's working. Okay. Okay, if I escape, brings up the menu, that's fine. If I hit 1, doesn't do anything, 2 doesn't do anything, and 3 doesn't do anything. But if I escape, and let's say we hit 3, that does work. So escape, 3 works, escape, and 1. And that does start in the beginning. Okay, so man, those things really pop us up. That works. All right, so basically, even though we can't click on them like we'd like to, the numbers will work. So, and you can change those obviously to however you want. But at least, you know, that's doing that. All right, so that I think that's good. So I'm going to say the game is basically done at this point. And then, yeah, you guys can, oh, you know what? Actually, I got to make sure, oh no, we already did test the dead thing. So yeah, we're going to say that the game is good and complete. And so, from here, you would just basically kind of riff off of it and do your own thing. You know, do the best you can. So, yay.